All right, starting?
Yeah.
All right, let's get started. 7 times 4 is 28. You have the 8 here. You carry the 2. Remember, you go from right to left when you multiply. So we're doing 7 times 4, 7 times 0, and 7 times 0. 7 times 0 is 0, plus that 2 is 2. And then 7 times 0 is 0. We don't have to do the zeros here because it's going to be 0.
I'm so shaky.
Now we count. How many numbers are behind a decimal? 1, 2, 3. So we start from right to left. 1, 2, 3. We get 0.028. Okay? Number 2. 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 0 is 0. And we have 2 numbers behind a decimal. 1, 2. So we go 1, 2. And we get 0.09. Okay? Number 3. We got to do 2 times 2, which is 4. 2 times 0 is 0, and 2 times 0 is 0. Remember, we multiply right to left. Okay? Please don't talk right now. Now we have to count how many numbers are behind a decimal. 1, 2, 3. So starting from right to left, 1, 2, 3. And we have 0.004. You need to make sure you have both these zeros. Okay? It has to be 0.004. If you put 0.04, that is wrong. Okay? You got to count how many numbers are behind a decimal. Starting from the far right, you go to the left. There's 3 numbers behind a decimal, so I go 1, 2, 3. Okay? And we went over this already. We spent about 20 minutes going over it, so I'm going to go fast so your video is not so long at home. Now we do 3 times 4, which is 12. We carry the 1. 3 times 0 is 0, plus 1 equals 1. And 3 times 0 is 0. Remember, we're going from right to left. And because this is a 0, we don't need to multiply it because it's all going to be 0 after. So now we just need to count how many numbers are behind a decimal. 1, 2, 3. Starting from the far right, we go 1, 2, 3. And we got 0.012. Okay? Number 5. We got to do, starting from right to left, 3 times 5, which is 15. We add the 1 up here. Okay, carry it over. 3 times 0 is 0, plus 1 is 1. Now we have to count how many numbers are behind the decimal. And I see 2. 1, 2. Starting from the far right, I'm going to go 1, 2. And my answer is 0.15. Okay? That's the first 5. Number 6. Now we have 2-digit numbers. Okay? Still start from right to left. 3 times 6 and 3 times 3 after. 3 times 6 is 18. Carry the 1. I'll get out of your guys' way. I'm sorry. I'm trying to move. 3 times 3 now is 9. Plus that 1 is 10. Now we have to put in a placeholder. 0, because we're going to the next place. Okay, and we are going to add these partial products. So I like to put an addition sign. And we're going to do 4 times 6, which is 24. That gets crossed out. We add a 2. Then we do 4 times 3, which is 12. Plus that 2 makes it 14. Then we're going to add. 8 plus 0 is 8. 4 plus 0 is 4. 4 plus 1 is 5. And 1 plus nothing is 1. Finally, we need to count how many numbers are behind a 0. 1, 2. So I'm going to go from the far right. 1, 2. My answer is 15.48. Okay? Number 7. We're going to start from right to left. So we're doing 5 times 8 first, which is 40. Carry the 4. 5 times 3, which is 15. Plus that 4 makes it 19. Cross that out. I'm going to be going and doing the 2's now. Because the 2 is in a new placeholder, I'm going to put a 0. 2 times 8 is 16. Carry the 1. 2 times 3 is 6. Plus 1 is 7. Now I have to add my partial products. 0 plus 0 is 0. 6 plus 9 is 15. Carry the 1. 7 plus 1 is 8. Plus that extra 1 makes it 9. Okay? And because it was a word problem, it said he had 38 pages and he read 2.5 times more. That's why I multiplied 38 times 2.5. Finally, we count how many numbers are behind a decimal. 1. Starting here, we go 1. And it's going to be 95 pages. Or just 95.0, either one's fine. Number 8, you have to find the cost of 2 adults, the cost of 2 children. So I'm multiplying it by 2. You could also add it, 15.95 plus 15.95, or 9.25 plus 9.25. I'm going to multiply because I like multiplying better. 5 times 2, okay, we're going to go like this. 5 times 2 is 10, carry the 1. 2 times 9 is 18, plus 1 is 19, carry the 1. 2 times 5 is 10, plus 1 is 11, carry that 1. And 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 is 3. We have 2 numbers behind the decimal here, 1, 2. So we're going to go 1, 2. So for adults, it's going to be 31. So I'm going to put it right here. 31.90. We're going to have to add that with the cost of children because it says what's the total cost. And let's find the cost of kids. The cost for the kids is 2 times 5, which is 10. Carry that 1. 2 times 2, which is 4. Plus that 1 makes it 5. And 2 times 9, which is 18. Now looking at it, I see there are 2 numbers behind a decimal, 1, 2. So I'm going 1, 2. And 18.50 is the cost of kids. And now I have to find the total cost, which means I have to add. This is the most difficult problem because not only do you have to find the cost of adults by multiplying by 2, or adding, and the cost of kids, but you have to find the total cost, which means you need to add. So when we add, we line up our decimals and we just add. 0 plus 0 is 0. 9 plus 5 is 14, carry that 1. 8 plus 2 is 10, carry that 1. And that's going to be $50.40. Okay, and that's your total cost. Number 9 is another multi-digit decimal. So we're just going to start right to left. 5 times 9, and then 5 times 3. 5 times 9 is 45, carry that 4. 5 times 3 is 15 plus 4 is 19. Cross that out. I'm going to put in a 0. And I'm adding. 5 times 9, once again, is 45. And 5 times 3 is 15, plus that 4 is 19. So now I add. 5 plus 0 is 5. 5 plus 9 is 14. 9 plus 2 is 11, and 1 plus 1 is 2. And finally, I count how many numbers are behind a decimal. 1, 2. Move it 1, 2. And I got 21.45 as my answer. Yep. All right, and number 10 is kind of a breeze. We do 6 times 3, which is 18, carry the 1. 3 times 0, which is 0, plus 1, which is 18. We have 2 numbers behind a decimal, 1, 2. 0.18 is your final answer. Go ahead and turn it off, or just stop it.